After the European Super League fiasco in April of 2021, UEFA have planned sweeping changes to the competition that are going to be instituted from the 2024-25 season. Additionally, this season's Champions League also sees quite a few changes in preparations for the eventual larger changes that will follow. We start with a little bit of politics, but after the brutal Russian invasion of Ukraine, Russian teams are no longer eligible to be a part of the Champions League, with Russia's coefficient points also removed. This had a positive effect on the Scottish League as well as on the Ukrainian champions Shakhtar Donetsk. Celtic and Shakhtar now enter the group stages directly rather than participating in playoff rounds. Rangers also started their campaign in the third qualifying round instead of the second, and won against PSV Eindhoven to cement their place in this season's Champions League. Hi guys, and welcome to Football Talk, where we bring you the latest news and updates from Europe's top 5 leagues and the biggest players. In today's video, we'll look at the rule changes that will be introduced this season, along with the final groups for this year. Also, we're on the road to getting 2,000 subscribers. If you've been enjoying our content so far and would like to support the channel, please do remember to subscribe. Anyways, back to the video. The second set of rule changes is linked to the World Cup in the middle of the European season. The Champions League campaign and the playoff rounds started much earlier this season. The same will apply to the group stage. Now, instead of games being played starting mid-September, group games will now start on September 6th and conclude by November 2nd. The entirety of the group stage will be played within an 8-week condensed period. There have also been changes that are now permanently introduced to the Champions League. Each team will be allowed 5 substitutions that can be done during 3 different stoppages. An additional 6th substitute is allowed in extra time. Any substitution made during the intervals such as halftime or right before extra time will not be considered a stoppage substitution. There have also been changes made to the offside rule, with more technology being introduced to help reach decisions quickly and accurately. There have also been additional changes to Law 11 and Law 14. The change in Law 11 states an attacking player will not automatically become onside when a defender touches the ball, but rather when the defender deliberately plays the ball. Law 14 is just there to ensure that goalkeepers either have both feet on the goal line or right in front of it when a penalty is being taken. That's enough of the nerd talk, and we're moving to the Champions League groups. In Group A, we have Dutch champions Ajax, Premier League runners-up Liverpool, Italian giants Napoli, and it's a dramatic return to the Champions League for the Rangers from Glasgow. This group should be relatively easy for Liverpool to navigate through, with Napoli, Ajax and Rangers all impressive contenders on their own, but not at the same level as Liverpool just yet. Ajax have lost both Martinez and Antony in the same transfer window, along with their boss Erik ten Hag, who had overseen the club for 5 years. They're in a transitionary phase with new manager Alfred Schroeder, who will be tasked with getting Ajax back on the right track. Napoli under Luciano Spalletti have steadily improved with his constant tactical innovations, but there is great uncertainty around the club's best players in Victor Osimhen and Fabian Ruiz. Clearly, the players are unsettled, and even if they don't leave the club, Napoli do not possess enough firepower to seriously threaten Liverpool. Rangers should just be proud of making it to the Champions League after almost a decade in the doldrums, following their relegation to the lower leagues because of their debt crisis. It speaks volumes of the work being done at Rangers that they were able to make it back to the Scottish Premier League after being placed in the Scottish 4th League. Expecting them to go far in the Champions League would be disingenuous. Group B has Porto, Atletico Madrid, Bayern Leverkusen, and Club Brugge. This group should be straightforward for Atletico, and we expect them to make it to the knockout stages of the Champions League. Porto and Leverkusen are expected to battle it out for second place, with many bookies and pundits indicating that Leverkusen have a better chance of making it through because of the depth of talent their squad possesses. Group C is the group of death, with Bayern, Barcelona, Inter, and the Czech champions FC Victoria Plzeň. Bayern CEO and the legendary German goalkeeper Oliver Kahn couldn't help but smirk at Bayern drawing Barcelona in the Champions League, prompting furious responses by the Barcelona fans and club alike for apparent disrespect. Khan might live to regret this action considering that Barcelona possesses their former talisman in Robert Lewandowski among their ranks, along with an array of world-class talents. Bayern themselves have strengthened significantly over the summer, most notably with additions of Matthijs de Ligt and Sadio Mane, who've hit the ground running in Munich. Inter Milan are also no pushovers after the reunion of their fearsome attacking duo of Martinez and Lukaku, along with many other proven stars all around the squad, including a former Barcelona youth player and now world-class goalkeeper in Andre Onana. Whatever the outcome may be, Group C is likely to generate the most excitement in the upcoming months. Group D is relatively straightforward as well, with Tottenham, Sporting, Frankfurt, and Marseille being put in the same group. Group C may be considered the group of death, but it's Group D that's arguably the most balanced, with all teams relatively on the same level. Tottenham, however, under coach Antonio Conte, might be best placed to finally put together a strong run in the Champions League since 2019. Marseille could prove to be a significant hurdle because of their dominant squad, but Conte and Tottenham's recruitment this summer should help them cross the line. Marseille can expect to finish second ahead of Sporting and Frankfurt, given their strong start to the season, especially their clinical dismantling of Nice in the most recent game week. Sporting, however, managed to knock out Dortmund in the group stages last season, so we wouldn't put it past them to get a similar set of results this season to cause an upset. In Group E, we have Chelsea, AC Milan, Red Bull Salzburg, and Dynamo Zagreb. This group stage should also follow a pretty straightforward path, with Chelsea and AC Milan expected to battle it out for the top spot. Tuchel and Chelsea are probably still reeling from last season's bitter defeat to Real Madrid and would be aching for revenge. Their goal should be to get the top spot to be better placed in the round of 16 to come out on top. AC Milan, on the other hand, have an extremely experienced squad that could be looking to put in stellar performances in this year's Champions League. There are plenty of star talents in the squad, along with the experience of players like Olivier Giroud and Zlatan Ibrahimovic, who can stir up plenty of excitement among all football fans, and this could mark one of the last few seasons we get to see them grace the big stage. Group F sees defending champions Real Madrid paired with RB Leipzig, Ukrainian champion Shakhtar Donetsk, and Scottish champion Celtic. Apart from Real Madrid, it's a toss of a coin to decide who among the other three can make it to the round of 16. Celtic captain Callum McGregor has admitted that he wants to play in the Champions League against Madrid, as the Champions League is also about playing the best teams in the world, and there's no better team than Madrid now. The Scottish champions could prove to be a worrisome opponent for Madrid in their Champions League opener, after their 9-0 drubbing of Dundee United to gear up for Madrid's arrival. But the Spanish champions could prove to be too much for them. RB Leipzig's squad, with stars like Timo Werner, Christopher Nkunku, Dominic Szoboszlai, Andre Silva, and Josko Guardiol, might just prove too much for Shakhtar and Celtic, and we could see the young German squad go a lot further in the Champions League than most people think. Group G promises to be an entertaining affair, with the Premier League champions joining Borussia Dortmund, Sevilla, and Copenhagen. Erling Haaland will be eager to go up against his former teammates and show just how much they're missing him, and perhaps how much he's grown already since his move to City. This should be a group that Manchester City should easily sweep, with Dortmund and Sevilla battling it out for second place. Lastly, it's Group H. Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe's mission to bring the Champions League to France is truly underway. They're paired with Italian giants Juventus, Israeli champions Maccabi Haifa FC, and Benfica from Portugal. Juventus and PSG should find it relatively easy to make it through this group. Messi is on a mission to recover the Champions League for one last hurrah and to silence any doubters once and for all. He got his wish in having Neymar back as a teammate, and in interviews this season has promised that after his year of settling into his new surroundings, we can expect to see his best again very soon. And there you have it for this season's draws. Once the Champions League gets underway, we'll have a video on who we think are the favourites for this year's Champions League. Leave a comment under the video telling us whom you think has the best chance of taking home the trophy in the World Cup year.